In this video, we're going to talk about the tiny creatures that secretly run the world ants. We are going to uncover some absolutely mind blowing numbers, peek inside their super complex societies, and share some facts that will probably change the way you see them forever. Okay, let's dive right in. I want to start by trying to get our heads around the sheer scale of the ant population. Just how many of these little critters are there marching around the globe? The answer might surprise you. Get ready for a number with a lot of zeros. Scientists estimate there are about 20 quadrillion ants on Earth. Yeah, that's a 20 followed by 15 zeros. It's a number so huge it's kind of hard to even imagine. So, to put that in perspective, right? If you could somehow gather all the ants in the world, their total weight, which scientists call their biomass, is about 12 million tons. Now, get this, that's more than all the wild birds and mammals on the entire planet combined. And here's another way to think about it that's even crazier. The total weight of all those ants is equal to a staggering 20% of the total weight of all human beings. So for every 5 pounds of human on Earth, there's about 1 pound of ant. Wild. So what exactly is an ant? Well, scientifically, they're insects. They actually belong to the same big family as wasps and bees. It makes sense, because it turns out they evolved from a common wasp-like ancestor millions and millions of years ago. Okay, so now let's zoom in. We're going to go from that massive global scale to look at the super intricate society of just a single ant colony. This is where it gets really interesting. At the very heart of every single colony is the queen. She is, for all intents and purposes, the founder and the mother of everyone. Her one and only job is to lay eggs. We're talking thousands upon thousands of them, making sure the colony survives and grows. Then you've got the worker ants. Now, these are all sterile females, and they are the absolute lifeblood of the colony. Seriously, they do everything else. They find the food, they take care of the queen's babies, they dig out the nest, and they defend their home from any threats. They're the real MVPs. And finally, we have the male drones. These guys have a very specific and very short purpose in life. They have wings, and their only function is to mate with a new queen. And once that job is done, their life is pretty much over. This incredible teamwork is why scientists often call ant colonies superorganisms. It's like the individual ants work together so perfectly, it's as if the entire colony is one single giant creature. This collective intelligence is the real secret to their success all over the world. So now that we understand the different jobs, let's look at the journey of an individual ant. How does an ant go from this tiny little egg to a fully functioning member of the colony? Well, the creation of a brand new colony begins with this really dramatic event called the nuptial flight. This is when new, winged queens and males from all the established colonies take to the sky all at once to mate. It's a huge deal. So, after that flight, a new queen finds a spot to start her own colony. It all begins with an egg. Now, if the egg is fertilized, it becomes a female, either a worker or maybe a new queen. If it's unfertilized, it becomes a male. That egg hatches into a little larva, which is totally helpless. It gets cared for until it spins a cocoon and becomes a pupa. And inside it completely transforms, finally coming out as an adult ant, ready to do its job. So we know how an ant is born, but where do they fit into the bigger picture? Let's zoom back out and explore how ants interact with the world around them. As friends, as enemies, and as key players in the food web. So what's on the menu for an ant? Well, most of them are omnivores, which means they'll eat just about anything. They're hunters, preying on other insects. They're also crucial partners for plants, spreading their seeds around. And some are even tiny farmers. They protect little bugs called aphids in exchange for a sweet, sugary liquid the aphids make. And their role as hunters is actually super important. By preying on other insects, they help control those populations, keeping a natural balance in their local ecosystem. They're like nature's little pest control service. In the great web of life, ants have both friends and enemies. They're allies to thousands of plants and those aphids they farm. But they are also a meal for lots of other creatures, like lizards, spiders, and, of course, anteaters. Some of their biggest threats, though, actually come from other more aggressive ant species, and, let's be honest, sometimes us. Okay, to wrap things up, we're going to hit you with a rapid-fire round of 5 astonishing facts that just show how truly incredible these insects are. First up, their crazy strength. Some types of ants can lift and carry things that are between 10 and 50 times their own body weight. To put that in perspective, that's like a person lifting a truck. Second, Ants are ancient. I mean, really ancient. They have been on this planet for about 140 million years. That means they were walking the Earth at the same time as the dinosaurs. Third, their reach is absolutely global. Ants have successfully colonized pretty much every single piece of land on Earth. The only continent you won't find made of ants on is the icy cold of Antarctica. Number 4, they're what you'd call ecosystem engineers. By constantly digging tunnels, they bring air into the soil, which is super important for plant growth. And by carrying seeds all over the place, they help forests and grasslands grow and spread. And our final fact is all about their lifespan. While a male drone only lives for a few weeks and a worker for a few years, a queen ant can live for up to 30 years. That is about 100 times longer than other insects of a similar size that live by themselves. It's just amazing. From their incredible numbers to their complex societies and their vital role in our ecosystems, it's pretty clear that ants are so much more than just tiny insects. So that leaves us with one final thought. If these tiny creatures really do run the world, what can we learn from their success? Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.